Yo, 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 yo. Cali Cuz Live. Real life, the internet, and beyond. Hey, man, let's start with real life. First of all, I want to give thanks to God. I want to shout out all the homies. If I forget y'all name from week to week, I apologize, but I mean all the homies. Not some of them, not the ones you cool with, not the ones that I'm all right with, but all the real homies. The internet. When I started podcasting, I made like a pact to myself, like, oh no, I'm not gonna get involved with all the gang banging part of the internet. I'm not gonna get involved with the lies of the internet. This is a show you can watch where it's gonna be truthful. It's no cap in my rap, as the kids would say. And beyond, it's like to infinity and beyond. Nah, but man, first to God be the glory, because without Him, none of this is possible. Second of all, to the fans, to the crowd, to the people who just watch like a car crash, none of this is possible without y'all because if the audience don't keep watching, I'm talking to myself. This kind of like a state of the union, dog. Not really, but a little bit. Because it's certain things that need to be expressed on this channel. It's certain things that need to be expressed in life, and I'm here for it. So first off, I just want to say to anybody who watched this program, who's been a part of this program and participated, whatever your case may be, check this out. I'm welcome to all ideas. I'm welcome to all brainstorming. I'm welcome to all that. But what you'll never do is come on this platform and you'll never tell me how to run my platform. Now I'm very much so like, look, bro, I'm not a podcaster, and my real idea for this was that I would never be on camera. I would just be the producer behind it all because I have a vision for where I see this going, and we're not there yet, and that's cool because we just started. But what a nigga or what a person will never tell me is, hey man, run your program like this. The only way you could tell me to run my program like that is if you participate in my program. And when I say my program, I don't mean that it's just mine. I mean our program, the program that's trying to further. But if all you gonna have is like criticisms and you're not gonna bring no ideas to the table, cause it's like this. Cause I got a group chat for everybody that I have on this program or on this channel. My goal is to really put them in positions to where they the stars and you don't even really see me like that. You might just hear from me when they want a Cali Cuz episode. I'm a special guest. I don't feel like, I'm the boss. Because there is no boss. This a team. But for niggas who think, oh, I don't do topics, I have topics. I just don't read them. I just don't make it sound like the news. So it's like when I invite people over here, I want to have a fresh, organic conversation. So I don't want to prep because if we talk about the shit before we talk about it on camera, it's regurgitated. It's old. It's old news. You're not gonna have the same reaction to if you just now heard this. Now, Second thing, I'm not a reaction channel. This is not a reaction channel. Nobody on here has made me aware that they want to be a reaction channel. We tried to react to some clips, we tried to react to some music, and we got flagged. Now, the more you get flagged, the more that your page will disappear. It will never get monetized. It will never blow up. It will never go further. So therefore, I'm not spending all my time reacting to what happened in Detroit this afternoon. For number one, don't get it twisted. We record in Detroit. We all live in Detroit so far. The people that's on this channel. But this not a Detroit channel. This a universal channel. For number one. For number two, my whole thing from the get go. If you don't like the way my production go, if you don't like my thumbnails, if you don't like anything about this channel, you got two things you could do. But I'm gonna give you the positive part first. Number one, the people who give me all this criticism, you can start watching our program when you're not involved in it, and you'll see that I bring up topics that I drive the show. That's what professionally they call it driving a show. I don't desire to be the A Mike. I don't desire to drive this program. That's just the place that I've been put in till further notice. Because once I find the real A Mike and once I find the person to drive to the next episode, I will barely be on the next episode unless that's what the people want. I do all the editing. I do all the clips. Um, I do the recording. I've done all the equipment. So my whole thing is this: if you if you involved with this program and you on any group text that we got, if you think that any part of this program you can help improve, then come on and improve it. But if all you got to tell me is a bunch of criticism about the way I conduct my show, and y'all have to excuse my son. He didn't have school today, so he's with me. But that's no problem because Baby G got a voice too. But the main thing I want to express is this: if for some odd reason you got all this opinion about this this channel, then help this channel, give us some feedback, and then help us grow. But if all you do is you come over here and you partake in whatever people got going on, whether it be weed, whether it be alcohol, whatever the case may be, or the food, because niggas be over here eating good too. If you participate in the actions, but you ain't got no no productivity for me, then nah, like what you talking about? My whole thing is this, and I'm gonna stand on it. And it's not a beef. It's not aggressive. It's not none of that shit that like the internet or people want it to be. This is just real. That's why the first part is called real life because we talking about real life. None of my equipment came from the pawn shop. It was all bought brand new with warranties from Guitar Center by me. The titles usually come from me. The recording space, me. So my whole thing, like, I ain't trying to tell you niggas, if you think you niggas bigger than any program or anything that we a part of right now as a unit, as a group, if you want to dismiss yourself, then dismiss yourself. But don't tell me that I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that when you really don't know what I'm doing. Because all you pull up and do is record and smoke and leave. But I'm always open. I'm always welcome to have conversations. I'm always welcome to figure this stuff out. But that's the real life portion of this. That I do this independently. I do this without a dime. And I've never asked nobody to give me any money to do this. This is all, as poets will say, this off the back. Off the back. But I'm not here to satisfy niggas who really don't got no input on this shit in the first place. But I am here for the people who want to hear something, who want to talk about something, because originally the reason that this platform is open is to provide a safe space for men, for women, for us as African Americans, and to dialogue with other races. And we have productive conversations and we have fun. Niggas talk post production, pre production, but they're not doing none of that. Every episode we got, I produce clips. I produce that. I have to sit and listen to and dissect and rip apart these episodes to make clips. I have to figure out who's interested enough to talk on these programs. And I got no problem with doing that. But don't just tell me to have some topics ready. If you want to talk, then you have some topics ready. You be prepared to speak. Because I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk face to face. I'm ready to talk on the internet. However it needs to be said, I'm here to say it. I got no problem with that. And then when I send my topics to the group chat, like, oh, I got group topics. This is group topics I had. These are topics I had from last episode that we just recorded. But because you may not be on that episode, you may feel like that shit don't exist. We're doing bigger and better things as days goes along. We got a new camera. We got phenomenal sound. Oh, in real life. Nah, this let's go to the internet. For the niggas who say all we talk about is sports, that's not true. We're not a sports show. We're not a sports channel. But we do talk sports because we enjoy sports. Now, if you're a man who sits at home all day because you, whatever reason you got to sit there all day, and you don't indulge in sports, I'm not knocking you. But I'm also telling you, we're going to talk some sports. So, with that said, let's get into this weekend's All Star game. All Star weekend, excuse me, NBA. Friday night was disappointing. Celebrity All Star game. And that's usually a highlight for me. I usually love the Celebrity All Star game. This is my problem with the Celebrity All Star game this year. For one, yeah, I get why you had all them influencers, but they can't play basketball, son. Ain't that the way you niggas say it? They can't play basketball, son. I'm trying to see niggas who can hoop. Y'all used to have a nigga ESPN, who was he was with Obama. He was a secretary or something. And that old white man could hoop. You had Terrell Owens, a repeat who could hoop. But guess what? You got T.O. now when he's like 50 something or 60 years old, and he's a repeat. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me, dog. You got to be kidding me. Even my girl was like, "What is this?" And she, bro, we've been together 4 years. This the fourth one we don't watch together. But this must have been the worst because the celebrity game. She said, "What is this? Why are you watching?" Let's go on to Saturday. Saturday night All Star Weekend is usually my favorite. Now, a lot of times that I've been living, it's on Valentine's Day, and I have to go on a date, with whoever I'm seeing at that time. But I'm in a relationship where my woman, she decides not to celebrate holidays. She celebrates birthdays because that's important to her when you was born. And then we started doing Christmas for the kids because they're kids, they're children. You know what I mean? So cool, boom. Saturday, I'm free. Saturday, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not loaded. I'm not nothing. Saturday, I'm just like, man, dunk contest, skills challenge, 3-point contest. Cali Cuz is tapped in. He's ready to roll. He's got his snacks. He's got his soda. I'm a Pepsi drinker, and I was ready. Skill challenge was actually it threw me for a loop, right? Because at first that's my least favorite of the night, but I understand it comes on, so I watch it. Chris Paul pulls an audible. Chris Paul, congratulations. You are, I think I'm bigger than the program of the week. Chris Paul. Now, if you're not familiar with this skill challenge, they take two people off of, each team they choose. So it's usually like three teams. So it was San Antonio Spurs, Cleveland Cavaliers, and it was one more team. Oh, Golden State, right? So they do these challenges where they go through different skill levels of passing and shooting and different little like an obstacle course basically, right? So they have this part of the challenge where you have to shoot the shot. You got three opportunities. If you miss all three, then you go to the next shot. So Chris Paul and the 7'6" monster. I can't say dude name, so I'm not gonna butcher his name because I respect him. But my man that played for the San Antonio Spurs, the foreign cat, the black man, they just tossing the ball. They not shooting it. They like just let me get the three out the way. So they running their first time in like 48 seconds. Some shit you never fucking see. Everybody else should dollar and some change. You hear me? So then they disqualify these niggas. So at first I'm like, damn. But I kept saying to myself, because I know my girl, she be really playing games on her phone. She be like in and out listening. But I'm telling myself, because I don't know if she's listening, this nigga's finna get disqualified, bro. And sure enough, They disqualified. So you could hear him. This where it got awkward. You could hear Chris Paul talking to whoever runs the show up there at TNT, trying to have a conversation. Hey man, I didn't know that. I was just trying to do the time because the time, whoever got the shortest amount of time of the obstacle course, they win. So I get what you're trying to do. You're really just trying to roll out. Let me get my time and let me get the fuck on. Because Chris Paul, he's a veteran. He really don't want to be doing this shit. But him and the 7 foot nigga, they the stars of the Spurs. So guess what? They gotta be there. But I get it. They don't want to be there. So they're like, we finna hurry up. They get disqualified. Now, no competitors wants to get disqualified. No competitor. I get that. I'm with that. It was just poor decision making and they lost. They lost on their own. They didn't get beat, they just lost. All right, cool. Get past that. Who won? Oh, Cleveland won at the end. Golden State was busting at first, the first round. Then they had Draymond and I forget the other cat. Man, I'm real bad with names. That's why I don't do like reporting the news and shit because I'm really just a natural person. So anyway, you got that going. Next is my favorite part of the show, the 3 point contest. Or usually it's my favorite. 3 point contest is usually my favorite. We go to the 3 point contest. I'm expecting to Dame Lillard to three-peat, right? That's what I'm expecting. That's just what I'm hoping for. Because why not? I love to see people win again. That's what make true champions. Like if you're a winner and you keep winning, that's the Michael Jordan story. I was losing and I started winning. All right, cool. Dan Lillard blows it. I don't gotta tell you who won. You probably seen the results on Sports Center or on the internet, right? Fast forward the dunk contest, right? Now there's this kid, young kid. He's like a D leaguer. He's not really NBA skill set like the greatest, but he could dunk, he could jump, he got hops. Now this kid's exciting. This nigga's exciting. So I'm staying up late. I'm not a stay up late guy. I'm 37 years old. I like being 37 years old. I'm a early wake up, decent time to go to bed. All right, so the kid three piece. Now he's a white kid. I don't remember his name, and I apologize to you because I should know your name because this is a bigger moment. But my dog, you all over Sports Center and TNT. You've got the fame. You've got the name. You've got everything. You got the hops. Shit, you deserve to win. You had the best dunks. Nobody's fucking with this kid. All you niggas coming out with your weak hop outs and lame dunks, trying to keep up with this young man, you can't do it. I promise you can't do it. It's gonna take a nigga from the park, from the hood, some kid like who just thugging, who just go to the park every day to beat this nigga. This nigga got major hops. And I'm mad I can't show no clips. I would love to show this clip, but I know I'm gonna get copyright. That's another thing about real life. I hate to go back, but sometimes you gotta go back to keep going forward. You can't just show clips. Get copyright. And say if I had 1 million views off this right now, whoever clip I used, they gonna claim it. And all the credit and all the money and all the monetization and all the views, it goes to their page. It doesn't hit me. And fuck the money. But I do want the views. Because if you actually support this content that I put out, because I haven't found myself yet, but when I do find myself, I want the credit for my, you know what I'm saying, for my content, like anybody else would. Shout out to LA, shout out to the whole South Central, shout out to all my niggas, shout out to everybody I fuck with and know and love, most importantly. I've also been told, hey, he don't got no LA homies on the show. You're right, I don't. I don't got no LA homies on the show, but it's not because I don't want to. Let me make sure my mic turned up for this. Hey, check this out. Half the time I hit my homies up, they don't answer the phone, but I get it. We all got work schedules. We all got lives. Boom. Then I tell you how you can be on the show, so we could be on the show, and niggas don't correspond with that. Niggas don't respond to that. They ignore me. They blow me off. I'm not mad about nothing. My whole thing is in real life. Don't complain if you don't want to be a part of the solution. The solution is you want to be on the show. Hey man, when I'm live, like I'm live right now. Nah, this show is gonna drop. But the point of the story is this. I got the same phone I been had. They won't even show the phone on the screen. Cool. I had the same phone I been had. Call it. Man, I had this number for like 7, 8 years. I had the same phone number. So I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to get in contact. Anybody feel away? Anybody want to fade? Anybody want to diss me? Anybody want to come for me? Come on. I also want to say this. I also want to say this. If you got beef, then holler at me. But the rest of you niggas better leave me be, man. If you really don't want no smoke, leave me be. Don't provoke me. Don't tell me shit that don't got nothing to do with me. Don't try to put me in a twist. I want to shout out. I don't like people pressing me, but this nigga's pressing me. But if you want a reaction, the link. I don't know how you got to this, but the link should be somewhere because it shows me on you on YouTube, right? Do I want to talk? Nah, but if you want to leave me a comment, I can talk to you right now because you talking to me. And again, that's the internet. So you got real life, the internet, and you got beyond. You did. If you want to talk to me, I don't know how to say your name per se. Just say what you got to say right now, and I'm gonna read it out loud, and we're gonna comment. You want the StreamYard link? Now that I don't know. I don't see nowhere on here where it's providing me the link to what we're doing right now. But I am on StreamYard and I can read your comments right now. I'm not on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube, but I'm actually looking at you on StreamYard. But if you're a promoter or you got something to sell or you telemarketing, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm not interested. I don't got no money. I'm broke as hell, dog. But I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your support. I want to give a shout out to the whole PME. I want to give a shout out to all the supporters who really watch live, who watch on demand. If you got any comments, I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate it. I'm just telling you, I don't know where the link is, or ma'am, because I don't know his name, so I don't want to be specific or disrespect nobody. I don't know where the link is. Now, if you want to help me and tell me, sure. But I don't see any links on no, I don't see nothing, no. I don't know if it's because we live. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I don't see any. Now, they brought up a good point. Anybody who does want to support, if you're talking to monetary wise, then cool. There's a Cash App. It's at the bottom. You can support. If you're talking about supporting me, like you want to come on here and talk to me, I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I'm trying to see if I could. Do I do guess? Yeah, I don't know, man. I would love to have guests though. I just got to figure this shit out. I just really don't know. Well, let me see. Let me see if my guy's still commenting. Then how could we talk if I cannot reach the link, bro? We could talk like this. Is this somebody I know, or is this somebody just talking to me? Cause I don't know this name, Mujib. I don't want to say a last name because I might butcher it. But if you could tell me, I'm new to StreamYard, so if you could tell me how to figure out how to get you on here, I'll get you on here. Is it this shit? No, that ain't it. I don't know. I don't know, sir. Right, you're a stranger. I get all that. I'm new to StreamYard. I don't know where a StreamYard link would be because I usually just post the YouTube app and I use this just to record. Now, since you are first guest to interact, I would like to ask you, do you have any recommendations on other recording programs? And your name is look like Majid. I'm gonna just call you M Doe. So shout out to M Doe. I think dude left. Look, bro, I've only been streaming a month, so I don't know everything there is to know. Is it private chat? Let me see. There's nothing in my private chat. There's nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I couldn't figure it out, y'all. So there goes that. but we won't be tripping. We won't be mad. We'll just keep rolling. All right, but thank you for your support, though. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't figure it out, but I appreciate your support nevertheless. We finna get up out of here. This is Real Life, the Internet, and Beyond with Kelly Cuz. Tomorrow we should be recording a new episode to the next episode. So look out for that. What else do I got, man? Peace be with you too. Peace be with you. You know what I mean? We up out of here, dog. Till the next episode. Till next time. PM me for life. Shout out to all my niggas. This Cali Cuz. I'm up out of here. Shit. I feel like it was one more topic I wanted to discuss, but I forgot. I be plotting and shit, and then I kind of forget like where the fuck I'm at sometimes. But nah, that was bullshit. But nah, in a real way, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for whoever this cat is talking to me. Hopefully he not spam. And we up out of here in a minute.